It's been freaking 10 years for this. It is me again. It's been at least 10 years, or at least almost 9, 10 years, ever since I did a review of that Funko Super 7 Jaws Bruce the Shark figure that I reviewed. At a time when I was just pleasantly surprised by the release of a actual Jaws action figure reveal. Like at that point, I just didn't know it was out, and I grabbed that dang thing, really freaking loved it, and still to today I have it. But at the same time, I kind of lost my accessories in storage somewhere, and I'm gonna have to look for that. Also, if you also notice the same setup, because of course I wanted to celebrate 10 years since I did that review by watching what you call the wrong Jaws movie over here in the background, but I still like this movie. I don't care. But yeah, I'm also here to basically take a look at something truly freaking amazing, and that is this. Released for the 50th anniversary of the most incredible shark film ever released, or one of the most influential and most greatest films ever exist, to now be 50 years old. And it's a movie that I genuinely enjoy, and I'm gonna have to stop rambling about how much I love Jaws. But then again, can't stop rambling about how much I love it, because owning this right now, after waiting a whole month for it, like, yeah, you know what? This is truly one of the most exciting things I ever bought. I'm serious. The Game of Jaws. Celebrating 50 years of Jaws, NECA went out of their way to recreate that old, cheesy 1979 game that featured a very cartoony looking shark. And now they went back and straight up made a new version, now featuring a more movie accurate rendition of Bruce the Shark. Also, if you notice why I got the Funko Super 7 figures sitting right here, well, because that's just for the sheer size of how big this box is. And also, I'm genuinely curious to see how this giant shark will scale right next to my old favorite figures. Just looking at this package is just so dang fun. It's just the iconic Jaws poster. Of course, they're missing Chrissy right there in the middle of the water right there, but I guess there's a reason why they're removing her off the poster, but it doesn't really matter much to me. What matters is that it's just the same dang thing. It's really freaking incredible looking. I really do like the additional sticker they added to celebrate Jaws' 50th anniversary. I really like that touch. At first, I thought it was a part of the poster, but really, it's actually a sticker that they just placed on there. But yeah, of course, this is obviously based on that Ideal package. That's what it looks like. The NECA logo takes its place for the Ideal logo. Ages 14 and up, up to 2 to 4 players. From both sides, you got this incredible looking artwork version of Bruce the Shark going up into the water. Obviously the same side as the poster, but it just looks more like a drawing version. It just looks really, really cool. And this is how it looks from the back, which is the full look of the shark and the overall mechanism and the play feature, of course, what it does. I mean, this is sort of the same as the Ideal version, but this time it's a little bit different. And, well, the major difference being that the shark is more movie accurate. And that's the exciting thing about it. And then it includes a boatload of accessories that will go in his mouth. And all you need to do is pick some pieces one by one. Okay, I know I've seen all the videos at this point because I was super excited for this release. And now that I take a look at this package, it's easily one of the best things I've ever seen. Now let's go ahead and get this all out and assembled, and we'll take a closer look. And here it is, even the accessories, everything out of the box. My goodness, this is amazing. Out of all the things I have purchased in my life, this, like, I'm just going to straight up say, this is truly one of the best things I've ever gotten. It's just so good. Early comparison time. I mean, look at this. Yeah, just right here, like, that is one huge shark. It's, let me just, this is just perfect. I know I did that comparison a little too early, but I just had to. Also, I would have to say this would definitely like double for a 35-foot long shark. Like, this would definitely double for like the shark from Jaws 3 because of how big it is. And like, if you want to scale it to your 3-inch action or 4-inch action figures, it would work extremely well as that. I think for 5-inch action figures too, but 5-inch action figures will be the right scale for 25 feet, but for 4-inch it'd be the right scale for 35 feet. But aside from the scaling, like, genuinely, this is beautiful, a beautiful looking figure. And I just had, I mean, it's a game also, but it's just, to me, still a figure. So it's 2 in 1. So obviously that's what I'm going to go for. But yeah, but just that iconic Bruce the Shark look, everything about this shark, right down from the dorsal fin, the pectoral fins being extendedly long, and literally every feature on this shark looking exactly like it came right out of the film, while also retaining this stylistic choice of looking like the game, well, a more realistic version of the game version. But yeah, this is legit beautiful. Autofocus going crazy. There we go. Let's keep it that way. Like, holy crap. I love this. The look looks so good. Just even from here, looking at it from this angle, it's like it's got the look from it's I'm just so in love with this. It's even got all the rigid like wrinkles and bumps, all that, like the very like obvious rubbery looking skin. It's not rubber because it's made out of a hard plastic, but it's got that blubber or whatever the shark skin feel. It's got the rubbery like wrinkles and everything to match its mechanical counterpart in the film. Like I'm just gonna gush all the time about this, and even the detailing of its teeth, the way they painted it in. Of course, yes, it's got some bloody features on it to match how it looked in the final act after it killed Quint and straight up attacked Brody and all that. But yeah, it's got those paint details, but overall I kind of would have preferred without it being a bit bloody, but even then it's just amazing looking. And of course, you got that weird thing at the bottom that's supposed to be there for the action feature for the chomp down if it like snaps in place, because it works a little bit differently than the old version, which I've seen videos of. But yeah, I'm really just here for the shark. I like this shark really makes me so happy. Let me just snap that back so I can close the mouth. And also the way the jaws look, how it looks closed. It's got just the iconic jaws right here. Like just that look from the first shark that is forever iconic. But also, again, the way the teeth are sculpted in. Of course, you got the over the top teeth design and the gum features or whatever. It's just that over the top look that is very distinctive of this particular model of Bruce. Because yeah, you can see like how everything just sticks out like that. Of course, none of the other sharks would have this feature. Of course, it's like the other sharks have their own distinct features that set them apart from the first shark. And I can say this because I've watched these movies 1,000 times and really invested a lot of time learning about these movies and the shark models. But I am in love with this. It's just, even the way it's painted, I love it. They even got some outlines, like some dark outlines right here to match how it looks from the film as well. Even from this tail right here, you can see some like shaded aspects, or like these black outlines right here. Like that's what the shark also had in the film. And here it is from the underside as my camera would just go in focus. But yeah, this is how freaking long the pectoral fins are. Like that's the iconic jaws pectoral fins. They're so abnormally long. Like I know they're not, I mean, shark pectoral fins could be long, but these for a great white, it's just always synonymous for it. It's like that's what I like the most. And it also helps for balancing too, because of course it's sitting in this position to where you're playing the game, to getting all the accessories out of the mouth. So yeah, like I'm just gonna keep gushing about how much I really love this shark, right from the detailing. Also, they even added all the scratches on here. Really good with that. I'm also going to take a look at the different accessories that it come with just for the game itself. And what I like about some of these accessories, some of them can double good for some 4-inch action figures, as I would like to call it. And again, I lost my Funko Super 7 scuba tank that came with Bruce the Shark over here. I don't know where I had it, so I'm going to try to keep looking for it. But for now, this right here, this scuba tank that's more movie accurate, is going to have to substitute for it, because it is actually sort of the perfect size. I'm not going to lie. It's like, I don't think it's really the same size as this one, because I think that other scuba tank was a bit smaller, but this actually doubles really well for something that I'm missing for this guy. And I know most of these accessories could actually go well with the other figures of the 7-inch scale, but some of these I can actually double for 4-inch scale action figures if I could try. I also really like some of these accessories. Most of them, well, almost most of them are literally related to the movie, including that license plate, the one that they had to dig out of the tiger shark. Alrighty, so in this section of the video, we're going to have to literally do something fun here. And of course, since I'm going to be participating into playing the actual game, I also tagged along my little brother here. We're just going to straight up test this out. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go first with the spear accessory right here. And the first thing I'm going to obviously grab is that scuba tank as carefully as possible. Well, it fell over, but that counts, I guess, because it's too easy to place. All right, your turn.
I'm gonna grab the tire.
Carefully as possible. Well, we got the tire. It slid right off. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that license plate sitting right there. I don't know if I could try to get that. Is it? Yeah, I got the license plate, but it's kind of undermined by all that stuff. Should be a little thing I can try to grab at it, but I cannot get it from that angle. Got it. It's stuck right there, but it's very easy to get. Can never get it in that hook. There we go. Got the license plate. Your turn.
Actually, we're gonna go for it. What the hell did I just... Oh.
It's an anchor.
It's an anchor.
Alright. Well, got the camera. Okay. Yep.
Stuck.
Got it. Okay. There's a lot of things that launch into his throat.
Go for the hand.
The glove.
Yeah, the glove.
There's like two separate ropes sticking out. Let's see. Don't want to press down. Gotta grab something. Yep. Grab the glove. Alright. You're up.
Oh, but there's not there. Oh, it's a lantern.
Stay there. Okay, so what I'm gonna try to go after is something right there down underneath, but then again, kind of want to just stick to what's in front. Oh wow, got the pistol.
Fish. This rotten, decayed skeleton fish.
There's a rope right there.
I know, I see it. I could just get the sucker wrapped around it. There we go. Alright, got this fish.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that wishbone. Try not to press down on that dang thing by accident, but... Got the wishbone. Or, yeah.
I don't know what that is, but that will look like a coffee mug or something. I don't know what that is.
Try grabbing it.
Oh, that was a jug.
Wait.
Got it.
Oh, goddamn! Oh, the coffee pot. Okay.
It's a little coffee pot. It's more like one of those things you store stuff like moonshine. The kind of things I saw in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Alrighty, so we're down to the last few accessories, and we had to do a little restarting a little bit to pick up where we left off, because most of the accessories slid all the way down to the dang throat, and there was no dang way for us to catch those. Gonna go for the boot. Alright.
I'm gonna go for that skull. Don't you dare slide down there. Don't you dare slide down. Actually, you know what? I'm going for the bear.
And there's one missing because Quint probably just used it and crushed it. And gonna go for that.
I just need the walkie-talkie now. Got it. That wasn't so hard.
Yeah, because they definitely changed the way it works. Because the original game, the jaws was attached to like some rubber band, so a rubber band was needed. So the more weight is down on there with all the accessories, it would clamp shut. So it made the game a lot more challenging. So it's quite easy enough for this because they just made the tongue or whatever this thing on the bottom spring loaded. So yeah, that's how it would work. So it's very easy to obviously operate. Eh. It would have been funny if they did use the same rubber band action, but of course that would have probably ruined the fun of this being a display piece and also a fun toy. But yeah, that's how that works. Alrighty, so now that we got that portion out of the way, let's go do some more comparisons. So of course I have my childhood favorite shark, the Chap-May great white shark. Again, dwarfed by Bruce. This, for the longest time, used to be my go-to Bruce or my go-to great white shark toy for everything. Like Jaws or not Jaws related. Literally, it's easily still one of my favorite things in the world. This is one of the older releases. They definitely re-released it many times now. I don't know if they have any new versions of this thing still, but yeah, this is still one of the most prominent shark toys in my life. It's still very fun to have. This also right here, it's like the same size, like much more smaller than this, but it's like I always really like to have like Bruce the Shark toy models because they're always fun. And just seeing how this is, it's like size 1, size 2. Here's another size right here. And I got another shark toy to compare it with, and that's the Adventure Force goofy looking shark right here. This shark, like, it's slightly bigger than the other two, which is the other two I just showed. But yeah, this one also has an action feature, but this opens up instead of closing like the other one. It also has that very freaking squeaky thing. But this is sort of Chap-May like, but this is obviously I don't know if it's a bootleg toy or anything, but yeah, I also really enjoy this one because of its comedic look, its cartoonish look, and it's quite honestly a really fun looking figure. So praising it alongside Bruce, it's like you see in the size right here, it's definitely still not as big as this one, but it is slightly larger. So move that out the way. And then one more shark comparison. I got my Megalodon right here. Almost, but not. I mean, this right here is slightly bigger than Bruce. Even the length too. The length is a little bit different as well. So yeah, and I got this Megalodon right here. Definitely something that I was going to use for my movies, but now I may have to switch my Megalodon choice and go with Bruce right here because he is like top tier quality of the right scale. Even the pectoral fins right here are incredible. It's not these short, stubby Universal Studios style Hollywood looking shark fins that they use on their Bruce mechanical sharks. Like this is what that's what that reminds me of, how ridiculously short that looks. This right here is exactly what I'm talking about, how great the pectoral fins on this figure looks. And here it is right up against this boat. Yeah, you're definitely going to need a bigger boat. Like, wow, that is so big. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video on the Game of Jaws, the NECA edition, the 50th anniversary edition, as you would call it, of Bruce the Shark, as a game and also as a figure. Honestly, again, like I said, best item I owned ever. Like literally in my small Jaws collection, but in my growing shark collection in general, it's definitely the best thing I've bought. It is perfect. From every minute detail I can find on the great white shark itself, I love this. And also the game portion itself is quite fun, though a bit less challenging. There could be some more challenge to it if they try, but then again, I know what they were going for, which is something that I'm pretty much pleased with, and I'm pretty much happy with this product regardless of some of the shortcomings of that particular game portion. But even then, it's honestly quite fun. It's really fun. So yeah, this retails on NECA for around $60 or so, $59.99 plus a $10 shipping or whatever. That will count to a $70 price point. Quite pricey, but depending on your budget, it's affordable or not so affordable. But yeah, get it before scalpers take it and straight up overprice it like they did with the Funko Super 7 Jaws figures, because This set is definitely worth the price of admission, and also so damn fun, and also really exciting because it's 50 years of Jaws. Is really something special to me. And yeah, Jaws entirely still is one of the best franchises in my opinion. I mean, the first film is still fantastic. The second film is still fun. The third film is on my guilty pleasure territory. I love the third film. And the fourth film, well, is notoriously bad, but it's still something that I can watch from time to time. It's still got some good things. I like every Jaws movie in their own merit, but I will also agree one is not perfect, or one is not, many are not perfect. But then again, the entirety of Jaws. I love this franchise. I love these sharks. I love a lot about Jaws. So this is quite special to me, and I'm so glad I got this. And I'm gonna stop rambling from now on because, you know, that's all I gotta really say about this. Happy 50 years of Jaws. Perfect movie. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be seeing you guys later.